Hi guys, this is EJ Austin, and I want to talk to you guys about my books that I previously had posted before. But actually, great thing happened today. Um, I went to the mailbox and I actually ordered my own book just to see what it looked like. Sometimes especially when if you're a new self-publisher and you're a new publisher, you might want to actually get a copy of your own work before you actually publish it, so you can actually see what your readers are going to get. So this is what I got. This is my first issue. It's Abraham Van Helsing. It's actually my first one I published. I had went over my last video and told you guys about it, and this is it. This is what it looks like. Finished work. It's pretty small. Has the parts in the back that you would normally look. It has the ISBN, and it's pretty decent size. So 62 pages altogether. You know, title page, everything's good. But like I said, I wanted to go through it and tell you guys a little bit about this book. I kind of summed it up in the last video about what the story is about, so I'm not going to get into all of that because I want to tell you something I already told you. I just really want to show you what the book would look like when you get it through mail. Now, I do have 3 different issues. Now, the one that I just showed you, which is this one here, I just showed you, it's actually the first edition. Now, my first editions are going to be small copies. At first, I was going to take those off, but then again, I say, you know what? If I can get all of these here, these are my first issues, I can signature all of these. Now, my second edition on my hardcovers, I have a hardcover copy and 2 softbook copies, 2 paperbacks. But the first paperback is this one here that I just showed you. It's the first edition. The hardback is the second edition, and then my third edition is a bigger book. This one is pretty much the small pocket size. Like if you like reading and you like small spaces or whatnot, that'll be a good pretty much. If you could take it, you could take it with you. You could put it in your purse or your back pocket. It's really small. But if you like reading, if you have eyes like I do, that's why I ordered it, just to see what it looked like. You might want my second or third copy, which is a bit bigger, Um, but yeah, this copy here is first edition. Now I'm hoping to actually do some book signings very soon. I might have to make sure I have my ebook and everything out first before I do that. I still haven't gotten that done yet. It's going to take a while. I've got to call Lulu and get on my job, because I actually have a job, work, have a family to provide for, so it's kind of hard kind of tying all of this up together. Family comes first, job second, and this is my dream job, so I'm just blessed to be able to do it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get my ebook done, and then once my ebook is done, I'm gonna try to set up a book sign, probably a Barnes and Noble or Books a Million. This is North Carolina. I've never seen a Books a Million here, but I've seen a lot of Barnes and Nobles. So hopefully I can set up at Barnes and Nobles, set up in Barnes and Nobles and do some book signings and probably some interviews. If you guys are interested in actually getting your book signed, I'm only signing first edition, so please don't bring up the second and third edition hoping that I'd signature it. I'm only signing first editions for now. The first book signing is going to be first editions only. So hopefully if you purchase this, like I said before in my previous video, you can go to lully.com, or you can check my other channel. You can check my channel, and I have more videos, and the link will be on my second video or first video down below in the description area. So my books actually, hopefully they're good enough to sell. And from what I've seen and pretty much who I've talked to, they love my books, they love my work. They said I'm really gifted, and hopefully if I get more, revenues, that'll actually tell me how good I am. How you tell an artist they're good? By their work. Yeah, I go on DeviantArt, and I really do look at a lot of other people's work, and I do purchase my own books from other authors, of course. my favorite author of all time is Wes Craven. You know, a lot of people, they like um, R.L. Stein and Stephen King. My guy's Wes Craven. I love horror. I love, all kinds of mysteries and all kinds of stuff like that. Now, not saying that, um, the other guys aren't good, because a lot of guys are great. Kind of like, but to me, Wes Craven is my version of um, like these big time directors, Christopher Nolan style kind of deal. You think you know what he's doing until you read his stuff, and then all of a sudden it changes. I love that stuff. It keeps me actually direct. But my books here, um, my books are morally direct because I'm experimenting on pretty much what my audience would like. Morally, I'm trying to target, adventure. People are, adventures are kind of dying out. It's all about action and horror. Horror is coming every season. Action is like all day, every day type of deal. But I really miss when I was growing up, we had like, nice stories like the Everlasting Story and no, the Never Ending Story. I'm sorry, and Willow and all kinds of magical stories, and it really, really like made me so happy to actually put my mind in something else. Like I'm actually going on this adventure with them. Gremlins was like very scary when I was a kid. I had a huge TV and I thought they were real and stuff like that. But that's where the adventure came from. And we don't really get those stories anymore. And technically, growing up in that era, most of my books, are about adventures, quests, fulfilling your dreams and stuff like that. So a lot of people are actually, and nowadays, are really about work and their families, but you don't really get to sit down and enjoy, great stories and, a time when you can actually sit down and watch a movie that makes you laugh, or it makes you like, I want to watch this again and watch this with my family. Most of the books or, the books and movies that you see today, you really want to watch it by yourself or just with your spouse, but not the whole family. And what my book is really about, Quest, it's really about it's about friendship, bringing people together. Different types of people, nationalities, and people with different hobbies, people with different dreams. It's really about bonding people and bringing them together. And hopefully my books actually, you know, gives you a positive experience, and motivates you to do positive things with yourself. Because if you dream big, you get big things out of it. And you reach for the stars, if you trip and fall, at least you're farther than where you before. So, like I said before, this really, I kind of got out of track, but this is my first book that I published. This is the first edition. Like I said before, the first editions are going to be pocket size and pocket size only. And once I actually do my first book signing, it's going to be only on first edition books. So all of them should be around the same size. They're all small. So bring your books up, and hopefully in my next videos, I'm going to be telling you pretty much where it's going to be held and where you can find me, so you can guys get your first books published. I guarantee, if I do blow up, and the people who actually does get these books signed are going to be very happy, because whoever did not publish J.K. Rowling when she actually put all of her query letters and everything out, and so many people denied her, one person actually did reach out, and she ended up becoming one of the greatest booksellers of all time. Best-selling author, one of the best-selling authors of all time. So all of those people actually missed out on like making a lot of money and actually bringing more prestige to their company. So hopefully you guys can buy my books, and hopefully one day I can be just as successful, and these books actually will become a classic and, worth a lot more money than some of the other authors. But like I said before, this video is about me showing off my book. I got more going to be coming through the mail. I'm going to be showing you each book Each time I make a video, I'm going to try to update you guys on my future books. And hopefully Dragon Shark comes in soon. Actually, like I said before, I have a hard copy of this, which is my second edition. So once you guys actually go through my channel and see some of my other videos, like I said before, there's a link at below, and you can check out my page. And I do have business cards as well. I do hand them out a lot. Yeah, my editor actually made these as well, using Photoshop and all. But yeah, I'm going to be handing my business cards out, my author cards. Pretty much gives you my phone number, contact, email, all kinds of stuff where you can actually check my links out and check out my work. So hopefully you guys actually bring me some revenue so I actually can do more for you guys. Hopefully in the future I can actually give you guys free stuff. So no, you buy one book and you get like the next volume, first chapter, free, you know. So I'm hoping to do that one day once I get more prestige and pretty much, like I said, blow up a little bit. You guys can actually check out my channels. And like I said before, comment, give me positive feedback, give me something. Can't become a greater writer or pretty much a greater actor without somebody telling you suck at something else, you know, or you need to work in another area. So give me some feedback, positive or negative. I can learn from either or. I have tough skin, so give me some feedback. Hopefully I can see you guys soon. EJ Houston out.